Hi, welcome to another episode of the AEC Bar. I'm Lee Mullin and I'm here today to talk to you about layout out on site. It's a really interesting area because I think when we talk about BIM particularly, a lot of people think about the digital side. They think about things that happen in the office. Your clash detections, your 4Ds, your quantification, all that kind of stuff. And what typically happens is where a project would fall down is as soon as you take that digital information and start dumbing it down, you basically start printing out drawings, you start using potentially old versions of models to start doing your layout. Or you rely on a really small subset of the people working on a site to accurately lay out against the model. So it's not unusual to have surveyors look after the key elements of the building, say structural steel, for example, or your exterior walls. But as soon as you start talking about your partition walls or your doors or your walls or electrical circuits, it reverts back to tape measures and bits of rulers and strings and those kinds of things. So I'm here, I want to talk to you today about one of the tools which we've got called Point Layout. And effectively it's to bridge that gap between your digital model and the total stations out on site. So what it allows you to do is it allows you to take the points which you're going to be laying out on site. So it could be slab edges, it could be door frames, it could be electrical sockets, it could even be points where there's going to be a clash and it's something you need to drill through a wall. What it allows you to do is to automate adding those points to a model. So you're not taking it from a drawing, you're not taking it from your 2D sheets. You're taking it directly from the model, and you're taking it from the latest version of the model. And what it allows you to do is add those points within Revit, within AutoCAD, or within Navisworks. It allows you to push them out into a CSV format or a TXT format or DAT format, any of those formats which Total Stations have typically supported for many, many years. And then use your hardware, whoever it's from, whether it be Topcon, Leica, Trimble, whoever you typically use, allows you to use that hardware, link it to your DXFs or DWF files, and start doing your 2D layout on site. So that's great. You're taking your digital model and you're putting it out on site. But then we all know that things aren't always done within the tolerance you expect. So what it also allows you to do is to check those points out on site and bring that information back in against the model. So you can then check to see which items are out of tolerance, how many of those columns are more than 50 millimeters away from where they should be, because that's going to affect your MEP trade when they come in. So you can either use that to modify your design model or identify problems which need to be fixed there and then by the subcontractor whilst they're out on site. So there's lots more information about Point Layout just on the website, and the link will just be below. If you've got any questions about Point Layout or you want to know a bit more, feel free to email us on the AEC Bar at autodesk.com. Don't forget those dots. And then we'll talk next time a bit more about BIM 360 layout, which is where we see layout moving to, away from 2D, more into 3D models and a better link directly to that model. So thanks again, and we'll speak soon.